What is up, my veggies? My name is VeggieTales Raymond, and welcome back to another video and to another movie review. And today we're going to be reviewing Avengers Infinity War. Today I went and saw Avengers Infinity War, and I'm going to do this review kind of the same way I did the My Little Pony movie review and my It review. This is going to be a half non-spoiler review, and then the other half of the video is a spoiler review. So let's get into it. So we're going to go with the non-spoiler first. If you guys don't want any spoilers for this video, when it gets to a certain point, when I get to the spoilers, I'm going to leave the video. But if you're fine with spoilers, go on ahead. First things first, did this live up to expectation? I think so. Seeing all these characters in one big movie, it really was a little upsetting to not see some characters interact, but it was still pretty good. The action was great. The CGI was pretty good. Continuity, bringing stuff back up from previous movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe was really good. It was well acted like most of the Marvel movies. And actually, this movie, as you guys know, I didn't really like Doctor Strange, like the movie Doctor Strange. This movie made me actually like the character Doctor Strange more. It made me actually like him, so it gave him a more human attribute to him. Because he was kind of a jerk a little bit not in Infinity War, but you guys get what I'm saying. The movie was well acted. I loved seeing Thanos actually do stuff. I loved seeing Spider-Man interact with Star-Lord and stuff like that. I loved seeing like the Guardians of the Galaxy with Thor. I loved seeing all the characters come together. I loved seeing Wakanda again, and seeing Black Panther: The Return was really good too. The after credit scene was awesome. The movie was just pretty good overall. This movie gets a lot of emotion because the whole time we were watching it, me and Will were on the edge of our seats. I could see Will going like, no, yes, we were both doing that so much throughout the entire movie, which really made me happy to see this. They really put this together, and the Infinity Stones, where they were found, where the Soul Stone wound up being, which a lot of people had their theories about it, but it didn't match any theory I heard. But the movie was good overall. It was, and I'm going to go ahead and give my rating right here, since like some of you probably don't want to say for the spoilers. I will give it a solid 4.5 out of 5. And I'm just going to start saying that from now on. I'm not going to say like 4 out of 5, this and this. I'm just going to say 4 out of 5 from now on. So the movie was great. It was well made. I really, really enjoyed it. It's probably my favorite in the Marvel Cinematic Universe so far. And it actually really hit with the feels in places. There was good drama. The characters really interacted well with each other. As soon as I saw Doctor Strange and Tony Stark in the same place, was amazing. And the new Spider-Man's new suit was cool. And so I'm just basically praising this movie. Now, before we get into anything else, let's go into the negatives. There are a little few silly, stupid moments, not really anything too crazy, but there are silly moments that I actually rather enjoyed and everything, but the movie itself is rather decent. Now, let's go into spoiler territory. If you want to leave the video now, go ahead. This might make the video longer. See, I don't know how to review this movie without spoiling it. I do not know how. That's really why that was so short. So, first things first, my predictions I had for who was going to die was wrong, like way wrong. So I had a prediction that Thor was going to die, but Thor ended up being really important. And the events of this picks up not long after Infinity War. And actually, in the movie Loki, I said spoiler alert, so keep in mind, this is the spoiler part of this video. Loki is killed by Thanos. Which I was not expecting that, actually. Not at all. And I didn't see Thor Ragnarok, so I didn't know the fact that until I saw this that the Hulk and Bruce Banner were basically two separate entities now. And like, you did not get that much of Hulk in this movie, actually. Yeah, Bruce Banner trying to get himself to Hulk up, but it really didn't happen that much, really, which wasn't a big deal. It didn't really bother me. It wasn't like something I was like, oh, come on, that really bothers me that he didn't Hulk up. But no, it was so cool. We got to see him controlling the Hulkbuster, Bruce Banner controlling the Hulkbuster. And a whole bunch of people thought like most of it was going to take place in Wakanda, which it did not. Like only the third act was in Wakanda, which is I think was really good. And that's okay. So let's actually get into the full-on spoilers. So first thing I want to mention is the deaths. The only character that actually that is confirmed that died is well, two of them actually. It was that one dude that was in Thor Ragnarok, and we also lost. I almost cried in this, but I didn't. I was able to hold it back. We lost Gamora. Gamora died. How she died, Thanos threw her into a pit, that was a sacrifice for the Soul Stone. I don't want to go into too much on that, though. Like, I want you to, if you guys want to figure out the reasoning behind him throwing her specifically, watch the movie. And like I said, they lost Loki, and there are some scenes with I think everyone gets a fair amount of screen time, except for I think we got a little bit more from Spider-Man, just a tiny bit more screen time for him. But that was fine, and Spider-Man got a new suit and everything, and there were these other like side villains that really are very forgettable. And we do wind up, from what we believe, we lost Vision. He might have survived. We don't know. We did lose Vision because he did have one of the Soul Stones. And in the end, Thanos does wind up getting all the Infinity Stones. And doing that, he erases half of humanity. I think his original plan was to just wipe out humanity, but he wiped out just half of it, which was crazy. Now, this isn't really confirming if people are dead or not. I don't think so. But, because we lost, on the Avengers side, we lost Star-Lord, we lost Drax, Spider-Man, and I'm just talking about when we lost Spider-Man. No one else made me tear up or cry, but what only made me cry in this movie a little bit was when Peter Parker started to wivel away. He hugged Tony Stark and he said, I don't want to leave, I don't want to go. And it was sad. I was legit in emotions there, and everyone was disappearing. We lost the Winter Soldier, we lost Star-Lord, Drax, Doctor Strange, Groot, Scarlet, whatever her name is. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. And who's left is like Captain America. We also lost the Falcon dude. We still got War Machine. We still got Captain America. We still got Hulk. We still got Black Widow. We still got Thor. And Thor winds up getting this big old hammer and like axe and like axes it into Thanos. And that's how Thanos is able to actually do this, like wipe out half humanity, which is actually very, very crazy. We also still have Tony Stark, surprisingly. Now, we're not going to be able to find out what happened to all those characters and what happened until 2019, which is next year, around this month. So, but here's what I'm trying to say. My mind is blank. There's an after credit scene where it's showing a lot of people wiggling away. And we see someone that we have not seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a long time. And you know who that is? Nick Fury. And he winds up withering away. And he sends a distress signal with this image on there, which I was not able to make out. I don't know what it was. But I really want to see what's going on for the next movies. He may have been summoning Captain Marvel for all I know. Because that is the next movie after Ant-Man and the Wasp. That is the next movie. So maybe he was like signaling Captain Marvel or something. Maybe. Or maybe he was signaling, who knows. But guys, that's basically it for this review. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please tap the like button down below. Subscribe. Leave me a comment and a link to my Twitter, Instagram, DeviantArt, Tumblr, Dailymotion, Twitch, Musically, Live Me, Equestria, Google+, social media. I'm getting links to all of them down there. And do not forget to hit the notification button so you'll be notified when I upload videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!